guys! Welcome to another video discussion.
Our lesson is about tabulate recorded data relevant to the production of processed food. Bago tayo magsimula sa ating klase, kunin muna ang inyong learning module sa food processing para makasunod kayo sa ating lesson. So let's start now. This is gathering the record of weights and measurements of ingredients and materials. Not a day passes without any of us taking certain measurements. We are always cautious about time, and that is very evident. Your sister, for example, measures the flour she needs for her cake recipe. The meat dealer measures the amount of pork your mother buys for 100 pesos. Even infants get a share of measurement through the amount of milk formula given them every day. Not to mention the fact that their growth is measured by their gains in weight and in height. What do you really do when you take measurements? For instance, when you take your weight, you use a weighing scale. You keep a record of your weight to find out how much you have gained or lost. Mass is the amount of material an object has. The base unit of mass is gram. For heavier mass, the unit used is the kilogram. Volume is the amount of space something occupies. The unit used for measuring the volume of liquids is the liter. Capacity refers to how much a container can hold. Temperature refers to the degree of hotness or coldness of a body. The metric unit of temperature is degrees Celsius. (0 Celsius is the freezing point of water, while 100 Celsius is the boiling point of water. The instrument used to measure temperature is called thermometer. Another unit of temperature is degree Fahrenheit. Next, we have measurements and conversions. It is important to weigh or measure all the ingredients accurately, especially for beginners. So kung bago ka palang nag-uumpisang magluto, bago ka palang nagpa-practice magluto, mas maganda kung susukatin mo muna ang mga ingredients bago ka magsimula. There are cooks and chefs who seem to be able to produce great results by just guesswork or intuition. This is because of their long experiences in cooking. However, that should not be the case. What generally matters is using precise measurement. That is why we should always take into consideration the proper way of measuring. So when weighing things, it is essential to buy a good brand of weighing scale that would perform well and last longer. A good selection of measuring cups and spoons can be very handy. So remember this for dry ingredients. The most important thing to know about measuring dry ingredients is that they should be level with the top of your measuring cup. So, how are you going to do that? Dip your cup into the bean. Fill in overflowing and level it off by sweeping the flat edge of a knife across the top. Or you can also use a spatula. Next, spoon flour and similar ingredients into measuring cups. This you got to remember. Do not scoop the ingredient using the cup itself because this packs the cup too much and the measurement won't be precise. Ibig sabihin, hindi mo pwedeng gamitin ang measuring cup na gagamitin mo na pang-measure sa ingredient mo. Kailangan mong gumamit ng ibang pang-scoop para dito. Dahil kapag ginamit mo ang measuring cup pang-scoop sa ingredient, magiging sisi nito at hindi na magiging tama at eksakto ang sukat. Be careful if you are using a cup larger than what is needed. As in a 1 cup measure to get 1 cup worth of ingredients. When using measuring spoons, the same leveling technique should be used. So tips for measuring. Measure dry ingredients over a plate or a bowl so you can catch the excess and put it back in the container. Most ingredients don't need to be packed into the measuring cup. Like for example, granulated sugar. Another ingredient that does not need to be packed is flour. Flour should actually be aerated or flopped before measuring. A way to flop up flour is by sifting it. Brown sugar is one exemption. You need to pack down brown sugar while measuring in order to get that proper amount. So kapag gagamit ng brown sugar, kailangan mo itong i-compress sa measuring cup na gagamitin mo upang maging eksakto ang sukat nito. For liquids, measure liquids at eye level. In other words, place the cup on a flat surface and crouch down so your eyes are at the same level of the cup in order to check the accuracy of the amount in the cup. To measure solid fats like shortening, butter, etc., most butter has measurements listed on the wrapper. So you can simply cut the amount you need. You can also use measuring cup for dry ingredients or measuring spoons in measuring shortening like butter, margarine, etc. If the measurement information is not available in the wrapper of butter, to measure fats accurately, pack them down in the cup to get rid of the air pockets. It's easier to pack fats at room temperature, or it's not frozen. Another method that works well for butter, and especially shortening, is water displacement. This works for any fraction of a cup measurement. For instance, if you need 1/2 cup shortening, fill a 1 cup measure 1/2 full with water. Carefully add shortening to the cup until the water reaches the top of the cup. Drain the water and use the shortening. Here are the common units of measurements with their abbreviations. Try to memorize these abbreviations so that it will be easier for you to write the equations we will use in our lesson. Bago tayo magpatuloy, magkakaroon muna tayo ng maikling activity. Tingnan natin kung naalala ninyo ang mga abbreviations na ginagamit sa food processing. Sasabihin niyo lamang kung yes, tama ang ibinigay na abbreviation, at no, kung mali ang ibinigay na abbreviation. Sana naunawaan ang aking maikling directions. So tara, tingnan na natin kung kaya niyong sagutan. Ito yung una. Cup equals C. Is it a yes or a no? The answer is yes. The abbreviation of cup is C. Let us have the next one. How about QUT? Is it the abbreviation of quart? Yes or no? No. That is correct, because the abbreviation of quart is Let us proceed with the second one. Tablespoon equals TBSP. Yes or no? The answer is yes. TBSP is the abbreviation of tablespoon. And you can also use capital letter T for tablespoon. Here is our next. TSPN. Is it the abbreviation of teaspoon? Yes or no? No. TSPN is not the correct abbreviation of teaspoon, because the correct abbreviation is TSP or a small letter T. O diba? Mas maganda kung kabisado natin ang abbreviations ng mga unit of measurements para mas madali natin maisulat ang mga units na ito. Sa inyong module, nakakatwa ninyo ang iba't iba pang mga tables na nagpapakita ng mga unit of conversions. ito ay dapat niyong pag-aralan. Narito ang mga ibang halimbawa nito.
Screenshot me and send to your ICT teacher this picture for you to get the link of your short quiz.
For our next stop, I will teach you how to convert Fahrenheit to Celsius and vice versa, Celsius to Fahrenheit, to get the proper temperature. Come on, grab your pencil and paper. Let us start. Let us start with converting Celsius to Fahrenheit. This is our formula. Degree Celsius times 9/5 plus 32. Or you can also use degree Celsius times 1.8 plus 32. Let us have our example. Our given is 100 degrees Celsius. You will convert it to degree Fahrenheit. Our computation, 100 degrees Celsius times 1.8 equals 180. Then, 180 plus 32 equals 212. So, our answer is 100 degrees Celsius is equivalent to 212 degrees Fahrenheit. Next, we have converting Fahrenheit to Celsius. Our formula is degree Fahrenheit minus 32 times 5/9. Let us have our example. The given is 212 degrees Fahrenheit. Let us find out its equivalent in degrees Celsius. Computation. 212 minus 32 is equal to 180. Then, 180 times 5 is equal to 900. Let us divide it with 9. It is equal to 100. Therefore, 212 degrees Fahrenheit is equivalent to 100 degrees Celsius. Listen carefully and pay attention to our computations. Let us have this given. 5 ounces is equivalent to how many grams? So you need to take this conversion. 1 ounce is equivalent to 28 grams. To do this, you have to consider this. you are going to convert bigger unit to smaller unit, you have to multiply. So ounce is bigger than grams. So therefore, we are going to use the mathematical operation multiplication. So you will just multiply 5 to 28. 5 times 28 is equivalent to 140 grams. So our answer is 5 ounces equals 140 grams. Here's our next given. 2,800 grams is equal to how many ounces? Let us consider this conversion. 1 ounce is equivalent to 28 grams. So, if you are going to convert smaller unit to bigger unit, you have to divide. Grams is smaller than ounces. So you will need to divide. So let us have it. 2,800 divided by 28 is equal to 10 ounces. So our final answer, 2,800 grams is equivalent to 10 ounces. Here's our third example. 100 grams is equivalent to how many kilograms? 1 kilogram is equivalent to 1,000 grams. So, smaller unit to bigger unit, you are going to divide. Grams is smaller than kilograms. So 100 divided by 1,000 is equivalent to 0.1. Our answer, 100 grams is equivalent to 0.1 kilogram. Here's our next example. 10 kilograms converted to pounds. So, 1 kilogram is equivalent to 2.205 pounds. Or we can just simply use 2.2 pounds. So, kilograms to pounds, bigger unit to smaller unit. Yes, we are going to multiply. So 10 times 2.2 is equivalent to 22. For our final answer, 10 kilograms is equivalent to 22 pounds. Here's our last sample. 2 tablespoons equals how many teaspoons? So you have to consider this conversion. 1 tablespoon is equivalent to 3 teaspoons. Tablespoons is bigger than teaspoons. So bigger unit to smaller unit, you are going to multiply the values. So 2 times 3 is equivalent to 6. So 2 tablespoons is equivalent to 6 teaspoons. Sana ay natutunan nyo yung aking binigay na mga examples of conversions. This time, Sagutan na natin ang activity sheet para sa week 3 ng quarter 4 sa food processing. Let's do this! You will start with task number 2. So you're going to read the statements carefully. Fill in the correct word needed to make the statement correct. You are going to choose your answer in the box given.